There is within each of us an ancient fire, a passion as old as humankind, a fundamental desire to live our lives to the fullest, to embrace as much of what this world has to offer as we possibly can. To reach beyond the limitations of our surroundings towards something more. To find that uncharted place where we can live fuller, richer, more complete.
It's a package. I mean, there's so many things that are right. So if you're someone wanting to do business, I don't know where you'd rather do it.
Welcome to a place where you can simply do more. Welcome to Sheboygan County.
Sheboygan County, miles and miles of beautiful coastline on the world's second largest freshwater lake in volume, an innovator in collaborative and cooperative education that drives a skilled and growing workforce in one of the nation's largest manufacturing regions. Wisconsin's hotbed for economic development, expanding industrial parks, and home to the 2020 Ryder Cup. When Leonard Gentine shared with friends over a card game his idea to start a cheesepacking business, who knew it would one day become America's most beloved cheese brand? Well planted in a genuine love for his employees, in a philosophy for treating them like family that lives on today.
It means how you would treat your own family. You know, you want to have fun with them, you want to hold them accountable, you want to treat them with trust and respect, make them feel welcomed, have them feel like they're a part of something, have ownership. You want them to embody the spirit of the culture and have that same passion that you as an owner may have.
Acuity has been ranked among the best places to work in America, driven by Ben Saltzman's courage and persistence to create an outrageously fun, friendly, and inspiring workplace that many consider a genuine work of art.
I always want to fail by action. I never want to fail by passive fear. You encounter an obstacle. It's daunting. It's frightening. Can you go through it? Should you go over it? Can you go around it? You're paralyzed. You're not doing anything. That's guaranteed failure. I would rather go down swinging. I would rather go down giving it my best and failing by action.
The last 5-6 years, the company's had tremendous growth. And American Orthodontics in these difficult economical times has been able to continue adding jobs year after year.
Who would have thought in 1968, when Dan Merkel, out of frustration over the cost of braces for his daughter, would join John Biglietti and found what would eventually become the largest privately held manufacturer of orthodontics products in the world?
Vollrath has long been the leading supplier in kitchen smallwares in the United States. We dominate the markets that we have been in for a long period of time, and we're looking in the future to continue that growth in new market segments that we haven't dominated yet.
With such extraordinary talent, it should come as no surprise that with Terry at the helm, Vollrath would continually push the leading edge of technology, regularly setting international standards in stainless steel fabrication, all to advance the art of food preparation, presentation, and hospitality.
When I began my career, there were about 15 competitors in toilet seats, and today we're the last independent toilet seat manufacturer to survive in the United States.
When Albert Bemis and Arthur White incorporated White Wagon Works on the outcroppings of Sheboygan Falls in 1901, little did they know they would set sound footings for the largest toilet seat company in the world.
The Kohler Company operates in 4 very diverse groups today: kitchen and bath, power, interiors, and hospitality. And people often ask, how are you able to lead in all those very different segments? And it really is about focusing on our mission and our guiding principles and really applying those to all of our businesses.
It was a bold move when in 1883, only a decade after one of the worst financial panics of the century, John Michael Kohler II would heat a horse trough to 1700 degrees and sprinkle it with enamel powder to create the first in a long line of products that would soon set new standards for gracious living around the world.
He was a perfectionist. He only wanted to eat really great tasting things, and he developed all the recipes that way. And he had an incredibly fine-tuned sense of taste.
In 1945, Ralph and Alice Stayer left Milwaukee and with their accumulated savings bought a butcher shop in the small town of Johnsonville, Wisconsin. Then, with an old family recipe, threaded the needle for what would eventually become America's favorite sausage.
In 1943, my dad started the business with 6 partners. Today we have 150 employees. Our area is so much bigger. We're all the way from Kenosha to Manitowoc.
In 1968, Gordy Veldboom returned to Oostburg from St. Paul-based Control Data Systems to join the family business. A business which eventually, under Gordy's watch, grew to over 150 employees and a portfolio of over 15 subdivisions and 700 residential and commercial developments. Today, they're one of the largest poured walled and masonry contractors in Wisconsin. Masters Gallery has grown from a small family business in Plymouth, Wisconsin, to one of the leading cheese suppliers in America. Now, more than 40 years and 600 employees later, Butch's son Jeff preserves and builds upon the family legacy for innovation, community stewardship, and corporate culture that makes Masters Gallery one of the most enviable places to work in Sheboygan County.
Quality reputation of Masters Gallery is very strong. We've earned it over time. It's well placed. It's not made up. It's not clever marketing. It's the real deal.